Action.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of AJ and Joe Show. Back from our hiatus. AJ Las Vegas is back.
Back in action. Podcast action.
What's going on, brother?
Not much. Just back to the swing of things. Back to work. And all that good stuff.
Monday, July 22nd. How was Vegas, man?
Good. Fun trip. Pretty mellow. It was pretty, I would say dead. The deadest time I've ever been.
Really? Not a lot of conventions or anything going on?
No. Maybe the last day, come like Wednesday, people started maybe showing up a little, but like Sunday through Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, it was like noticeably, you're like, damn, like usually we like say
wow.
like, yeah, just for instances where I'm like, usually there's just like so many people you could fucking
always
crowd
something
surf.
going on. You know what I mean? Like if it's not conventions, it's fucking something sports. It's shows. It's like there's always something going on in Vegas.
But like, so just the crowds were super small,
Felt
empty.
and that's nice.
It was nice.
I'd prefer that.
It was super nice, actually.
Yeah.
Because I never seen it that way. Like, say, just like when you're walking, say, just on the strip, you're like, damn, usually where there would be just tons of people here, there's nobody there.
Yeah.
Like, it's nice.
Yeah.
I think people got scared like the week before. Like 2 weeks before I went, everybody was talking about how just hot and record temperatures and stay away and this and that.
Yeah, but even so, there's ways to avoid the heat pretty good. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, you got to go outside for a little bit to get into the next spot.
I guess the Sunday before we were there, so we were on Sunday. So it was 120. That's the day that the Sunday before we went, and so I guess that week was super bad. But like I said, there were clouds and stuff.
What was the hottest it got when you guys were there?
115.
You say that like it's nothing. It's fucking hot as fuck.
Probably so that's not. It's probably like more like 110 because it was saying like 113, 115 in the car, and it always hits higher.
Yeah. So on the way out there, you said you were gonna stop at the canyon.
Yeah, it was nice. We stayed in Flagstaff the first night, but we got there early in the morning and went to check out the canyon view, and then went to Bearizona. That was pretty wild.
Bearizona?
You ever heard of that one?
Fuck no.
It's like a zoo.
Okay.
But it's not like exotic animals from like fucking like the safari. It's more like there was wolves and bears and.
Is this closer to Flagstaff or closer to the canyon?
In the middle. Like it's a 30-minute drive from Flagstaff to Bearizona. But the thing that's cool is you drive through and it's all set up. So like it's set up to where you drive in this huge circle and they have maybe like 10 sanctuaries and each one's like maybe an acre big.
Okay.
So like the first one is like elk. And so they have like cattle guards and fences separating them too. So
instantly that reminds me of Jurassic Park
it's kind of it's funny. It's kind of funny because so then you get like elk and donkey, right? And then I guess we could tell everybody about my new puppy.
Yeah.
I just literally got the new puppy 30 minutes before we started the cast, but that's the first time I've ever heard it.
I was just asking before we started. I was like, is this dude making any noise?
So but I could open that gate and let him just wander.
Yeah, that's cool. So Bearizona.
Arizona, man. So tell you right now.
Is it like see when you first said it, I was like, oh, it's like Great Outdoors when you like the bear dump.
Zagnut Bar.
Yeah.
Whatever that was. So you get there and remember I was telling you like he's like fearless, like he don't have no watch your phone. He's crazy. You drive in. First thing's like the elk, and then it's like you drive like that, and then man, you're seeing like fucking elk all over, and
damn.
And then the next one's donkey, like I said. But then they're like, then there's big signs to roll up your windows, and you enter the wolves sanctuary.
So how can they? So the elk, they're in like their closed off area.
Pretty much.
What's keeping the wolves from getting out of their pen? And
So there's
going over?
fences like in cattle guards, yeah.
Okay.
And I guess it's just monitored, and I think they just feed the shit out of all the animals so much that they don't even trip.
They don't have to go hunt.
Yeah, that's kind of like the vibe I got from it. But it is separated. I don't know, man. It was weird because I seen a donkey in the fucking the wolf habitat, and I'm like, I don't know about that. But
The burro?
he was just chilling. Like I'm like, yeah.
Damn.
And then there's a bears, you know, and then
What are you talking? Black?
black bears,
Okay.
and then they have a few different kinds. But when you drive through, it's black bears. The craziest thing is they have a buffalo sanctuary you drive through, and I like literally a mother buffalo had just given birth, and it's so much that like
This is Jurassic Park you're
the
describing.
placenta
Southwest style.
and everything was still like hanging out, bro. And she was licking the little thing, and its legs are all shaking like you see on the movies, bro.
Yeah.
It was fucking
That's
crazy.
the first time you've seen a buffalo in person?
No. No. It was the first time I've ever seen one give birth, though.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Buffalo's
They said that was
huge.
very rare, like very rare. But yeah, it was crazy. And then so we drove. So you know, with that, and then so you go through all those sanctuaries, and it's real cool. You see everything, and then you get to like a parking lot, and then they have a walkthrough zoo with grizzly bears. They have grizzly bears there. Those fuckers are locked up.
Yeah.
But they have grizzlies, and they have like they were otters, like a huge otter deal, like with big old pool. Those fuckers are cool. I don't know if you ever seen otters, man. They're like funny.
Yeah.
Always like they're like fucking got
play-
like personality
they play games and
almost.
shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So is this like a nice setup? He took off walk over there. Is this like a nice setup, or are we talking like Tiger King type shit?
No, it's nice. It's like a zoo. Come here, bub. It's like I'll make sure the doors are closed. It's like a zoo.
Okay. Huh. Arizona. Let's see here.
So it definitely has like a, you know. But now that you mention that, I never thought about it like that.
Because that's what when I think of like, you know, it's probably just because that's fresh in my mind. But
Yeah.
Arizona Wildlife Park. Okay. Williams, Arizona.
You may have something though to that, bro. But I mean, there's a lot of animals there though,
Yeah.
like hundreds.
So like this picture here, this bear's like up in front of the car. So did you guys see anything like that?
Just like that, walked right in front of the fucking car, bro. It was insane.
You didn't feel sketched out?
Nah, they're not like I said, they're kind of just doing their own thing, and then there's big old feeders full of food all over the place. So they're
Yeah.
like, they got a buffet all day, these fuckers.
Yeah. They got raccoons there? See any raccoons?
I didn't see raccoons, I don't think, but they might have some there. Had a big boa. The grizzlies, that was pretty wild. Otters.
So that's like what you drive into?
Yeah, and they have a big old waterfall. That's exactly what you drive into. That's what I mean to where it's kind of nice.
No, that
You know
looks
what I
that
mean?
looks nice.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, bro.
And was this a spur of the moment thing, or this was planned?
A couple days before, maybe like the week of, my buddy was like, "Man, you need to go to Arizona." My homie at work, and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" He's like, he's like, "Oh, it's this place where you drive through and see all the
No, that looks
animals live,
pretty cool.
you know." And it's only $35 a person.
That's not bad. And
It's
you
not too
you
bad.
you just stay as long as you
As long as you want, you can drive around like as many times as you want.
They got like a food court there.
Food, a bunch, yeah. Like you could tell people and then they let you take in food. So like people, you can tell people were there for the day. Like they knew the drill. They took their whole family.
Cooler
and setting up. The dudes were fucking already crashing out by the time I was leaving with their
They
families.
tell you don't feed the animals.
Yeah, oh yeah. But you can do a paid deal, and they take you in the bus, and then like you get to feed them and stuff, I guess. But that's pretty pricey. I noticed it was $75 extra a head, and I was like, nah, I'll just stick with the 35.
Okay. And so that was before the canyon or after?
After.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was the Grand Canyon?
Nice, man. Fucking crazy. Just like looking at a picture, you know what I mean?
I think I asked you last time
pretty
we
wild.
recorded, but like, so you kind of show up at like the best spot of it, right? Like the road, like
Well, you got to pay to get in. It's like
It's a national
you
park,
pull
isn't
up
it?
and then you pay to get in.
Is it considered a national park?
Yeah, I think
state
so.
park?
Yeah, and then but there's some parts that are on reservation land. Like I noticed, like so where I did my research in where they have the walk thing, the clear walk thing. That's on reservation land.
Oh, okay.
And,
there's like a bridge you can walk over it.
Yeah, and,
Oh, okay.
it's called the Skywalk, but it's like a U-shaped fucking thing, bro. So like, say like where the edge of the Grand Canyon is, they built this crazy thing where it's a U-shaped and it's all glass, the floor and everything.
That's crazy. So being that it's on reservation land, what's up, homie?
So they can charge what they want. And
Yeah,
stuff.
so they get a piece of it. Okay.
Yeah. So I heard that that's pricey. I'm not 100% sure
Yeah.
because I read a couple different things. I read one is $100.
Per person.
Yeah. But
That's
then I also read that
just
I
to
also
walk on a
read
bridge.
one that wasn't. I also read that it was $15. So I don't know what the fuck is the real answer. I don't know no one who's been to that one personally. So you pay to get in, and then you just you get in, and there's basically like there's a south side to the there's two sides of it. I was on the south side, but you get to driving and there's just stops, and then you get to a spot where there's like a home base kind of thing where they have like a city hall kind of shit where there's restaurants and a big thing, and you can catch buses there to go to different. But man, there's like 3.5 hours if you want to drive through the whole thing.
Yeah. So a lot of people there when you got there?
Not bad.
Okay.
Not too bad. I don't know if people were just not. I don't know. I got lucky, I guess.
Yeah. Right on.
But it was chill.
And then on your way off to Vegas after that.
Well, I had to hit the Culver's in Flagstaff. That place, the burger joint.
Oh,
I
okay.
love- that was cool.
Because there isn't one in Vegas, right? Culver's?
Nah.
Okay.
And then just went to Vegas and
That was Culver's.
did a couple things. Culver's was really good. Just so bomb. Like they make their patty. It's a smash burger, but the crust on the patties is just fucking insane, bro. It's just golly, it's so good.
Oh, yeah.
And they have these, it's like everything they do is quality. They have these pretzel bites, but like their cheese sauce, I don't know if they make it themselves or what, but it ain't from a can. It's fucking good, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he
He
likes
likes
me.
Joe, huh?
I think he likes me.
He likes Joe. Check him
I
out.
think he likes me.
He's pretty cool.
No, it's true.
Especially for a puppy, could be biting all over shit and stuff.
Chewing on the power cord.
But then, so off to Vegas, and it was cool because this is the first time I separated the drive, and man, that was fucking nice, bro. Because like, just drove 5 hours one day and 4 hours, or just however it breaks down,
Yeah.
It almost turns into a 10-hour drive though after all the stops and everything like that.
Yeah.
Vegas is pretty far,
No, I can.
and
be.
if I drive the speed limit, bro, because of my situation when I got a ticket that time. So I literally go 75 pretty much through Arizona. I don't really speed.
Yeah, it's. I mean, regardless if you dealt with that previously, Arizona, they're just known for being fucking. They're highway patrol. Bunch
But
of dicks.
and then too, well, so what's cool when you're going, you lose an hour. So but when you come back, you gain it back. So it sucks on the way back. But no, it was cool. So I drove whatever the halfway to Flagstaff, and then the next day halfway to the Las Vegas. And I usually do it in one shot, so it just felt like a lot like more lax,
Yeah.
And then
in Vegas, you where'd you stay in Vegas?
the Luxor.
Luxor.
So it was nice though because when I went to Vegas like 3 times last year, but it was all fucked up because of the building of the F1 shit. So everything was fucked. The traffic, it just seemed like everything was under construction all over, and all that's done.
Yeah.
So it was nice. It was no traffic.
Tropicana completely gone, leveled.
So I stayed in a perfect view. My window view was the Tropicana right across, and they still need to blow up a tower. But all that's left is one tower, but like you could literally see through that fucking every floor. Like it's just gutted to shit.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
And then he's there by the slime buster.
But I think that'll be gone soon. We went to the Mirage the day before closing.
Okay.
And that was an experience kind of because it was fucking empty. Literally, like they had like, I would say like maybe 20% of the slot machines were on, and everything else was just dark, bro. Like at random, there'd be one that was on, and I don't even know why they did that. I guess just in case you wanted to gamble or something the last time or something.
So I meant to
it
text.
was crazy.
I meant to text you this. I read it in an article. I think it was like just days before you guys went, but the article was saying that the Mirage, they had to. Yeah.
Can you go outside?
They're basically saying that the Mirage had to give away like $1.3 million or some shit
So I
before
heard
they
that
closed.
too. So I think it's bullshit though, and I'm gonna tell you why I think it's bullshit. But supposedly, and then people won a bunch of money and shit, and I had seen that right, like on social media. But if you go there, like when I went there, it was on the 16th. So I think all the money was already gone and shit by that time. But I felt it was bullshit because so everything's already switched over to the Hard Rock. The Players Club cards, the parking, because I have free parking at like Mirage and Caesars for MGMs and Caesars.
Yeah.
So when I went to the Mirage, I looked up to see if I had free parking there, and they're like, it's all Hard Rock, but everything, all the money and everything, it's already all switched over to the fucking Hard Rock. So like in my head, I was like,
So Hard Rock, they're their own thing, right? Because you have the MGM group who owns a bunch, and then you have Caesars who owns a bunch. And Hard Rock, they're not under either of those, right?
neither.
Yeah, so
They're,
they got their own deal.
Yeah, and there's a couple that are their own entity still as well.
Yeah.
But so in my head, that's where I was like, I think this is bullshit because
Yeah.
if it was if they had to give away so much money before they turned to Hard Rock or whatever the fuck, like in my head it just seemed like gimmick scam because I was like everything would still be not turned over yet if they were trying to give away this pot of money that was from the old place, right? I don't know. That's how I felt in my head. I was like, I think this is bullshit.
Tear your screen or something. Is that right? So they're gonna keep it running with the same structure and everything until they decide to build that guitar, or
It's closed.
So they're just gonna
They fucking closed it. Yeah.
Okay, so it's done. Okay.
The day after I went was they're doing some last ceremony and they're shutting the doors. And like it was crazy. Everything was like empty inside. Like say where there would be a gift shop, or there would be like where they had a show, like a Beatles show gift shop, or it's just fucking empty. Everything.
Okay.
So it was cool to walk through that, just because it's just like
when else are you ever gonna see some shit like that?
yeah. And then that's what happens, though. I guess through the year, through the times, like that's what happens to those casinos.
Yeah, it's just been a long time since they've. I mean, between the Tropicana and them, two in the same, in the same amount of months. It's wild.
Yeah.
You saw how I sent you that article that the Venetian they signed your boy.
Yeah.
So
Quick, huh?
yeah, his first shows don't start there. So his tickets already went on pre-sale for, but October. I knew somebody was gonna sign him. You know what I mean? Like, so his first shows will be in October at the Venetian. So that's cool. So at least you didn't miss out totally.
Yeah.
Still, next time you go back, go see him.
Go see him.
And it's going to be a totally new show. It's not even going to be the same show. They make him like create a brand new set. So
yeah,
that'll be cool.
I ate at quite a few different spots.
Did you go get your barbecue?
No, I didn't go. Okay. I usually hit that up every time, but I didn't eat there. Where'd you go? I'm trying to think of where I went to eat. I went to a luau on the first night. And they had food there.
So did you guys stay at that place that they had the luau? Okay.
No.
Like I didn't know if you switched over.
That's crazy. That's like a big old timeshare spot.
Oh.
And so that's kind of funny because bro, like I went to that place and everybody was so fucking ghetto, bro. It was the show was good and everything, and I had a good time, but you could just tell like people because in my head it was like grandma lets so and so go use the timeshare fucking for the weekend, but dude, everybody's fucking ghetto as shit, dog. Like the place is nice.
Yeah. When you say ghetto,
people
like
just fucking ghetto, bro.
Like what kind of ghetto?
weren't controlling their kids, fucking just rude, acting with like fucking no care for anybody else and this and that. Like just certain instances, I was just like, damn man, like this fucking place, I would never buy a timeshare here.
Yeah.
And they're all trying to get me to do a fucking thing for free tickets and shit. And I'm like, no, I just want to buy my tickets. The prior week prior to going.
Yeah.
Because I know that gimmick already.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, it's funny because let me tell you. So Sunday night luau was a great show. Had a good time, good dinner, but people were just. It reminded me of people here. You know what I mean?
That's what I meant by like what kind of
yeah.
like,
So
like
then,
Albuquerque
bro,
type.
but I'm telling you this: the next morning, I went to the fucking Mandalay Bay pool, and you talk about just a total flip of fucking just the way people are and the way people act, bro.
Class.
Fucking insane. I was just like,
Well, they don't allow it. You know, they won't allow that shit.
I was like, oh my god, this is so fucking nice. I was like, because that's a pricey place to stay, the Mandalay Bay. But I was like, I want to stay here. I was like, it's just the whole vibe, there was a lot of people, but everybody was just fucking had class, bro. Like, it's not hard, you know. I'm not trying to like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
it's
it's not hard to fucking act like a fucking.
And just respectful. Like, for instance, like, you get your chair and like you could put everything. You could put your wallet right there, bro, and come back and it's gonna be there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Not
like
at the luau.
Fuck no, fuck no, bro. Fuck to the no, bro. Shh. And it was just funny though to see that from one day to the next. And then I was talking to my cousin. I was like, that's fucking insane.
Just so like, it was worth the experience to see the
luau show. Yeah, it was cool. But like, but if I'm really like paying attention to everything going on around me.
And that's how we are. That's how I am. You know,
I'm like, this guy's fucking kids were out of control like fuck. The dad was being loud as fuck too. Like, no wonder these kids are fucking acting the way they are.
Yeah.
You know, just shit like that all over. And I was just like, oh well, I went zoned out tunnel vision on the show, you know, and just fuck it, you know. And so that was cool. There was a lot of cool dancers like from different islands. I didn't know this. Supposedly there's they said thousands. I don't know if that's true of islands. I don't know.
Over where?
Like Polynesia or whatever over there. If I sound
like by
ignorant,
Hawaii?
but yeah, like Hawaii's our islands, America's islands. But the dude was saying that there's fucking thousands of islands, bro, that are all over. I'm like, okay, but they had different dancers from different islands, supposedly and stuff. So
different styles, different
different makeup,
meaning, wild.
And then like there's an island of Samoa.
Okay.
That's just like an example.
That's like the most famous one. So yeah, we heard of that.
I think so. I don't think that's connected to the Hawaiian Islands though.
No.
But that's So then, so they were from different places, of different performers. They had a fire guy that was fucking cool.
What the fuck? 10,000.
Bro, that's what dude he said.
It said the Polynesian region in the Pacific Ocean is made up of over 10,000 islands, but only 1,000 of them are inhabited.
Okay, so that's what he was getting at. He's like, there's 1,000 islands, he told me.
The name Polynesia comes from Greek word many islands. Dropping knowledge on the cast. Many islands.
So they were talking about that kind of shit. There was like a host between the acts, you know? What's up? I called you, man. Where'd you go?
Wow. Okay. Learned something new today. The
Mandalay Bay pool, fucking nice.
Yeah.
It's a beach.
You were saying that. So
shit.
It's like sand going down into the water.
And then it's huge. It's like two-sided that connects.
Uh-huh.
And then it's just a wave pool, a big fucking wave pool.
Palm trees.
All over the fucking place. And then they have a big lazy river with waterfalls and shit.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. You could spend you guys do the whole day there?
No, probably half. Oh, shit. He's taking a piss. Come
on. See the look he was giving you?
Well, he looked like he was going to get in trouble afterward, don't you think?
Yeah.
Guess I'm going to have to deal with that.
Mission of the day, potty training. How much does it cost to get in there when you don't stay there?
It was like $35 or something.
It's not bad at all.
Ticket.
And you could stay there all day.
Yeah, and then you could take in your own tube. Like we bought tubes at Target for like $5, and then you take them in, and they have air.
How much is it just if you want to rent one? Do you know? Did you?
It's
see?
like $25.
Fuck. Yeah.
I mean, it's still worth it. Like
Yeah.
but in my head, I thought it was gonna be a hassle to take in my own, but it wasn't at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you said they have a tank to blow it up.
They have like hoses.
Oh, okay.
Compressor setup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he quit. He quit. I was gonna try to keep him outside.
Well, he already pissed. He should be good.
Don't shit.
Can't be smelling that in here.
Don't shit, man. You gotta go outside.
Okay.
So yeah, no. So I'm trying to think where I ate on Monday, because I ate at a couple cool joints that are like had to look up, you know, like I seen reels on them and shit, and then I actually went there.
Okay. And you like more like a
One-
steakhouse or
One was a pizza joint I went to, and they did Philly steak sandwiches. And I'd seen a reel about it. That was okay, but fuck, I went somewhere on Monday, and for the life of me, it's fucking I spaced it. But I went and got this Japanese cheesecake. Have you seen those on social media going around? It's called Japanese cheesecake, and it's all like you can jiggle it almost. It's all
Jell-O?
fluffy. It's like almost the consistency of like angel food cake. It's real light,
yeah.
but even like fluffier than that. Watch, Google Japanese cheesecake. Anyway, it's a big thing right now, the Japanese cheesecake. It's all over fucking social media, but they have a place in Las Vegas that sells it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's not cheesecake tasting or texture at all.
I was gonna
It's-
say
it's-
because I know you won't fuck with cheese.
it's its own thing. It's crazy. Well, I can eat a little bit of cheesecake if it has some good compote, some strawberry.
Yeah.
But dude, it's fucking good. And that's a
That makes sense when you say it's light, because that's how I think about sushi when I eat sushi.
it's so it's like
it just-
airy, bro.
It
that
just
you can
digests.
take a bite of the whole fucking cake. Like
Yeah, and it's probably not like
It's so
it's probably
wild.
not like what we think about sweets, right?
it's almost like sweet eggy-ish, like.
but it's
kinda.
like it's
good,
like
though.
more natural. Like it doesn't have all kinds of
It's
bullshit.
not so dense. It
Yeah.
just is so fluffy. Like it's
Yeah.
almost like you're eating air. Almost, it's crazy. But I guess that's just like a big thing now that it's hard to find.
Did you get it just straight up, or did they
You
put
get
they
it
put
just
fruit
straight
topping
up.
on it?
No, you just get it straight up, and they sell it. It's $13 for which I thought was affordable for the little
whole
Yeah,
round?
for the whole round.
Okay.
They had them. They were warm when I bought it, so I dug into that fucker in the car, and it's fucking good.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, man, where did I go eat on Monday? It's driving me nuts. But no, it was a good time. Good time.
Yeah. Nice.
Drive back was kind of, a
Drive
bitch.
back always sucks.
But man, I tripped out. They have Arizona State Troopers have Challengers now.
Oh, okay.
The squad cars.
Yeah.
Fucking Challengers. So I was like, damn.
Lot of dirty bums on the strip, or have they kind of cleaned that up?
No, they cleaned it up. I guess I didn't I didn't do too much direct walking from one spot to the other. I did because I usually walk the whole strip, but this time I kind of just stayed between the New York, Luxor and Excalibur kind of setup,
Just on the south side of it.
and then but you could travel through the inside and overpasses, So I wasn't, and then when I went out one day, I caught a cab to the Link Promenade, and did that whole deal where the In-N-Out is. And then I don't usually drink, but they have this cool spot I've always wanted to go to. They have it's a candy store, but on the top level they have a bar, and they do these huge drinks with like handfuls of gummies in them and shit.
shit.
Like it's a $50 fucking drink. And
Like
it
an
has-
ice, like a.
No.
Oh, okay.
Like what different kinds, but it's not like icy machines. It's a big martini glass, and they make a big old mixer drink and put it in there, and then they have these weird ice fucking things that go in there, and they put all this candy on top of the ice, and these round ice piece holds it above the drink. Hey, why don't you chewing up no wires? But it's just this huge, extravagant fucking martini that fucking
$50 for that.
It's
or what?
$50, but it's huge. Like it's fucking.
Oh.
I was thinking after because I was like, damn, this is expensive. But I've always wanted to try it, so fuck it, let me get it. And then I was like, there's like if I go downstairs and bought this much candy and put it on the scale, it's gonna be $20-$25 worth of candy because
Not
it's
to
like
men-
one of them
yeah.
candy stores where like
Yeah.
you can pick whatever you want, you know,
Yeah.
and then they weigh it. But I was like, this is at least $20 worth of gummies on this motherfucker. I took a bag, I put them in a bag and took them home. Like
Yeah.
I ate a bunch while I was.
What kind of
drinking it.
alcohol is the base of it? Or is
The one I had was rum. Yeah, they had like 12 of them. 12 different ones you can choose from.
Did you get fucked up because you haven't drank in?
No, a little bit. And then I went.
These things have so much fucking sugar in them, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
and I was eating gummies like a madman. I went to that Outback on the Royal Casino on the Strip.
Oh,
I
okay.
like it. It's really good every time I go. It's
oh,
fucking
okay. I've always
quality,
you always
man.
see it. It's 2-story.
It's on the second,
Yeah.
the second floor. It's crazy because you wouldn't think the big old restaurant's up there, but it is.
It's like it's just like a normal full size Outback
Yeah,
up there. Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it's weird. I don't know if they maybe have like different locations have like slightly different shit, but they have an 11-ounce fillet center cut on the one in Vegas, the menu, and over here they don't have that. I think they have a 9 or like an 8,
I thought
but
I was seeing 9.
I got the 11-ounce
yeah.
fillet out there.
Fuck yeah.
It was bomb.
Didn't do any shows or anything.
No, just the Polynesian
yeah.
one, and then I was trying to think. Did some shopping strip.
Oh,
malls
that's what I was
are
gonna
always
ask you
good.
if you went to the
Yeah, hit the outlets.
outlet.
Yeah, hit the outlets.
Nice.
And then
Fuck
damn,
yeah.
he's fucking peeing again. No. Come here. Hey, come on. Kane. Come on. Go outside. Come here. Come here. Come here, Kane. Come here. Fucking Kane's running away from me. Grab it. Come here, wait.
Okay.
Yeah. Dad, boy. Go bathroom outside. Now he's locked out there.
Just let him explore.
Fucking
On the carpet both times. Like, do it on the laminate, man.
You can smell fucking Anubis.
Yeah.
Well, Anubis don't use the restroom, but now I can't even see where the fuck you went.
It's right there. Yeah.
Puppies, man. I ain't never had a puppy.
Hell yeah. Sounds like a well-rounded,
Yeah, it was good.
well-rounded trip. Sounds like you did a lot.
Yeah, I did. Every day, just on the go.
Oh yeah. Fucking A, man. Did you were you able to catch the Jake Paul fight this last week?
Yeah. Fucking A, bro. I've made me feel bad. Or I felt bad afterwards for Mike Perry.
So do I, man. Like the size difference, bro. It was like a fucking heavyweight fighting a welterweight. You know, I mean, they both weighed in the same, but you know, there was a pretty big size difference in between them. And fucking Jake Paul, man.
I did think Mike Perry was gonna win, though. I was hoping he was.
Well,
but-
every time, you know, we root for the fucking guy to take off that fucker's head, but yeah, he just dominated him from the get go.
I guess he just needs to fight a bigger guy, don't you think, or something? Or
He needs
I
to
don't know what it
fight
is.
somebody who's his fucking age, and he needs to fight somebody who's his actual size and who's an actual boxer. Like look at the time that he actually fought somebody like that, and he lost.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
And then it's classic. I guess it's classic. It didn't surprise me, but I felt bad about the whole Conor McGregor thing, going at Mike Perry all crazy when he's down, bro. I was like, damn,
He's just
bro.
talking shit, like
Kick this hole when he's down.
fucking. Because for people who don't know what we're talking about, McGregor, he's like he's a part owner of Bare Knuckle now, and basically after the fight, he said that you're fired.
What an asshole. No?
What a piece of shit. I think he was just fucking with him. But and then after the fight, Paul has the fucking balls to call out fucking
I
Pajeda.
don't even understand that.
I don't understand it either. It's like, are you fucking let's do that one. Let's do that. But he's like,
There's no boxers to call out.
he's
or
like,
what?
I gotta fight Tyson, bro. I hope they cancel that Tyson fight because as much as we hate fucking Jake Paul, man, he's
tough.
he can fucking box now. You know what I mean? And I don't want to see him beat down. Like as much as I love Tyson, I don't think Tyson wins that fight as much as I want him to. I mean, yeah, he has a puncher's chance because he still has power. Like if he clips him, he could put him down. But like,
dude, Mike Perry straight up's like, I couldn't touch this fucker. He was too fast.
Yeah.
Like, so like I agree with you. You know what I mean? But I'm like, that gives a lot of like, you could even tell Mike Perry was just like fucking.
He was just like, what am I gonna do? He's taking a beating in there. He's a tough motherfucker.
When he talked about it afterward, he was just. He was like, when he talked.
I could see him in the reflection of the glass. He's like.
When he talked about it afterward, like he was just basically straight up said, like, you know, like he's pretty good, like, you know.
No,
like,
I mean, there's no denying it now.
I couldn't touch him. I couldn't fucking touch him. That's what he said. Pretty much, that's what he said. I was waiting for it the whole time, like he's like, and I never could find it, like fucking. He's like,
talking about the body shot. He said he kept going for the body.
Cracked
he said
his ribs in the
was
first 10 seconds. He said
there.
though too.
Yeah,
you know, he's like, he cracked my fucking ribs in the first 10 seconds. I was like, damn.
There's no denying that Jake Paul has power. You know what I mean? He's young. He has speed. His technique is still getting there. But I don't know. So supposedly this Tyson fight's still gonna go down. Tyson tweeted after the fight. He like some countdown. He's like 300 and some, or not even that much because it's supposed to happen in November, December. He's like, 200 days, 500 minutes. Fucking
just money, I guess. Maybe he thinks he needs money.
Bro, but like, does he need fucking brain damage at the same? He can't need the money that bad, bro. Tyson's been doing stuff. Money, huh? He has businesses. He should be doing just fine. He doesn't need to go in there and do that. And I hope they don't. Hope they don't sanction it. Hope they don't allow it. McGregor tweeted at Paul. If you saw that, he called him a piss bag, a poor piss bag, and he said he's on steroids. And
I found it interesting that he also said like, you won't ever fight like in Nevada or nothing like that
because of the drug testing.
I found that interesting.
If you think about it, he hasn't fought in Nevada.
Found that interesting.
He fights in Texas. He fights in Florida. He fights in all these states.
You know what I found it odd?
Huh.
And this is odd thing to say, but just in my head, it makes me think that he probably is on tons and tons of pharmaceuticals, whatever that may be. Mm-hmm. Steroids, whatever the fuck, and you get them from doctors, on his level. It was like a joke thing, but it was true. Fucking him and Mike Perry were having a sit down talk. They did a couple of these things, but did you hear him mention about how he's Jake Paul says that like he's sexually rock hard because he uses Cialis? But I was thinking in my head, like, if you're a 26-year-old man, you probably shouldn't be needing anything like that.
Unless your whole shit's all fucked up from steroids.
That's what it made me think.
Exactly.
So I was like, you kind of slipped up when you said that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you shouldn't be having to use a supplement like that for sexual enhancement if you're 26-year-old and you're a healthy dude.
Yeah, exactly.
So that, I was just like, boom. I was just like.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it past him or his brother. You know what I mean? Like,
but they probably do it like. They probably have all the top-notch shit,
bro,
right now.
They're filthy rich.
And then right now,
you know what
I mean? I bet you there's stuff out there that's just like, it's like fucking, almost like miracle pills,
Yeah, and he's big, but he's not like, he's not shredded, but that doesn't mean he's not on steroids, but he is fucking big. If you look at him now compared to when he first started boxing, he's a lot bigger.
Mike Perry, though, he looked sizable next to him. His arms and everything were bigger than him.
Yeah, but
he was bigger. But I'm just saying, like, when you look at, like, I was looking at Mike Perry's fucking arms. His forearms 2 times the size of.
Yeah, no, I noticed the same thing when they did the weigh-in stare-off, and but
that just goes to show you that shit.
Yeah, they both weighed in. I think they both weighed in at 200, right? And then, but then they blow. I guarantee you, Mike Perry didn't go up higher than that, and Jake Paul probably went up to like maybe like 225. Yeah, he did. Heavy. He did. Yeah. He barely made 200, so he probably blew back up to like 225, 230, whereas Mike Perry maybe went up to like 205. Like because Mike Perry's not a big guy. He fought at welterweight in the UFC. 170. He's not. Yeah, he's put on muscle, but like
I like the guy. A lot of people don't care for him, but I like the guy.
Yeah, no, I'm a fan too, and like he started this new promotion I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
heard
He might have
I
pissed
heard
he might have
fucking-
pissed in his Cheerios with that one. But
I heard McGregor talking the shit to him, poor guy. That smelly promotion.
it's called dirty boxing, and like suppose I don't know the whole rule set, but supposedly it's like it's gonna be stand up, right? And then if somebody hits the ground, they can do like a limited ground and pound on your feet.
I read that.
So, but I think I think he might have fucked himself on that because like he's a big star with bare knuckle, right? This is going to be a competitor to that. I'm sure bare knuckle doesn't like the fact that he's starting his own thing, you know? So if that's not a success, then he might find himself left out in the fucking cold, you know? There was rumors that
I don't see it being a success.
no, I don't either. So hopefully it doesn't fuck up his deal with because he's been so successful. Why would you want to like start your own thing when you're successful in bare knuckle?
He should have never took this fight.
Yeah.
But he probably got millions of dollars for it.
No, he got paid for sure. So that's good, I guess. But there was like rumors leading up like the days before this fight that if he would have beat Jake Paul, the UFC would have been looking to bring Mike Perry back. Which I don't know how much truth there is to that.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like Dana. Dana don't give a fuck.
Well, I know he don't like Jake Paul, so I mean, who knows? That might be some incentive. He said, "You knock this fucker out, you know, we'll sit down, maybe bring you back." But you know, I don't want to see him. He's killing it in bare knuckle. Why would you fuck with a good thing? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm interested to see his future on that with Conor McGregor stirring the pot like an asshole.
McGregor needs to shut the fuck up and go finish his 2 fights and then go piss off somewhere. Tired of hearing from him. You know, tired of hearing his fucking shit too.
Yeah.
Supposedly his foot's healed now. All of a sudden, it's like okay, whatever.
Man.
But yeah, I hope they don't allow that Tyson fight to happen. If it does, honestly I don't even know if I want to watch it. Like, cause
that's how I felt after this Mike Perry fight. I was like, man, I feel bad for Mike Perry. He took a fucking beating, and there was a point by the end where like he just wasn't even throwing; he was just fucking
walking forward
shit,
like a punching bag, like a dummy. So if he can do that to Mike Perry, who's been fighting actively, what's he gonna do to Tyson? You know, it's all well and good. I get excited. I see Tyson.
He's gonna drown him.
Yeah, I see Tyson hitting the pads and looking good, but that's a different fucking story. You know, when you get in there, right? So I don't know.
Damn, yeah, that's crazy.
But I don't know, man. Anything cool on the Sphere, like on the outside of the Sphere?
I didn't really see the Sphere that much this time. I don't know
because it's further down,
the location
right?
and stuff, and yeah, usually maybe I don't know. I just noticed. I even thought about that when I got back. Like I didn't really see the Sphere that much. I usually the last time I went was the first time I had went when it was up, and I guess maybe just because the first time I was there, I noticed it a lot, but I didn't really notice the Sphere that much.
Okay. So the rumors for that card are coming together because that's going to be in September. So they haven't officially announced anything yet, but that Raul Rosas from here, he used to live here. I don't think he lives here anymore, but he was like from somewhere down south, right? New Mexico. He was like a prodigy high school wrestler.
Chihuahua?
I didn't ask you about that. So what the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. He just does it.
I saw it after his last fight.
He just says it all the time.
And then you would text me that.
Did you see the fucking alligator look just like him?
Yeah.
No,
so I thought there was some fucking meaning behind that.
There may be, but I just know. So like whenever like he's about to like say after he wins and they go to give him the fucking, he does that like fucking. It's just like his thing. Like
I don't know.
It may be like a grito, like how like they call it grito, like like that's just like maybe like it's like like something he does. That's all I could think of.
Yeah, so he's gonna be fighting on the card.
He's been killing it, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he's undefeated.
And I've never seen one of his fights or never been, but I'm just like, man, I think
I saw his first fight.
He might have lost once.
Oh, okay.
But if I'm not sure, but I know that he's been killing it, especially for a fucking 18, 19-year-old kid.
Yeah. 19 years old. Clovis, New Mexico is where he was born. It's his record here.
He's an animal.
He's 9-1-0. Yeah, so he has one loss. So he's on track. If he can keep winning, he's on track to, obviously he needs some big wins, but he could become the youngest. He could beat John Jones and become the youngest champ if he's able to win it in the next 2 years. Because John was 21, I think, when he won the belt. So he's fighting on that card. That Ilya Topuria, the guy who knocked out Volkanovski, he's going to defend his belt against Max Holloway, which is going to be a fucking fight. I hope Max fucking takes that fucker to school. And then there's Alexa Grasso. She's Mexican. She's the champ at 125. She's going to defend her belt. And so, yeah, it's going to be on Mexican Independence Day. It's like like what Dana's saying, it's going to be a tribute to Mexican fighting heritage or whatever. So we'll see. That'll be a big one.
Okay.
Yeah. He's like that though. Like he loves the history of Mexican boxing, and it's, I know this isn't boxing, but
no, yeah, I mean that's cool.
He's all,
he can
he's
do
all,
what he wants,
he's all
right?
about that. But yeah, that's about it for Fight Talk.
Right on.
See any movies?
Yeah, I watched that one I was trying to tell you about, or told you to watch. You People. You had heard about it?
Oh yeah. Well, no, I remember when it came out.
Okay,
Yeah,
how old is it? Like
last year.
wow. See, I didn't even know.
Eddie Murphy, Jonah Hill.
I just came across it.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
I
it came out
watched
last year.
and it's a phenomenal fucking movie, bro.
Just funny.
Everything.
Okay.
It's just a phenomenal movie, bro. It's funny, it's drama, it's about like real life situations going on right now. Like fucking
Yeah. So
it has Elaine.
oh, okay. She's Jonah Hill's mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Jonah Hill's marrying Eddie Murphy's daughter.
Yeah.
Right. And it's about like their first time meeting the in-laws.
It's not even just like the first time. It's kind of like it's the movie's about. I don't want to spoil it, but like basically it's like it's basically this Jewish family and this black Muslim family trying to come together because two of their kids want to get married. You know what I mean? The daughter from the black family and Jonah Hill from the Jewish family, and the parents and everybody just totally not understanding the totally missing the whole real deal situation of love and just kind of their own agenda, and it's just it's pretty wild. But the whole movie's just great. Like what I mean by that is like Jonah Hill's fucking great. Like
so when you say it follows the time, like with the whole Palestine-Israel thing, because I mean that's Jewish and
no, not
Muslim.
not that. Just what I mean by that is like just like real life situations like that happens nowadays, like interracial couples and stuff. And he fucking also he has a podcast in the movie.
Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And it's about him getting pretty much stepping into the next level. He can quit his fucking job and pursue his podcasting.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So it's just a great movie, bro.
Hell yeah. No,
All in all.
I need to check it out. It was a Netflix movie. Like it was one of theirs.
Yeah. That's why I'm tripping out that it's been a half a year or whatever, and I hadn't even.
I think it came out the end of last year, so it hasn't been that long. But nice.
Yeah, no, it's really good though. I watched Axel F. They've got a new.
Oh, don't spoil that. I haven't seen it yet, but I really want to watch it.
That one's good. So do you know the storyline at all?
Well, I'm a huge fan of.
No, about the movie, the fourth one. So Billy's in trouble.
Oh, okay.
That's like the.
Oh, okay.
Billy's in trouble, man.
Oh man.
Billy. Eddie's gonna go save Billy.
Fuck yeah. No, man. I fucking love. I grew up watching the first three, and I've been excited to watch it. I just haven't had a chance. I need to get. I'm gonna get Netflix for a month.
Yeah.
And I can knock that out. I'll check out that. There's some other shit too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. No, but I heard positive things about it. That it was kind of like they didn't overstep it. They kind of just kept it like nostalgic to the originals.
It's pretty good. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Like that's like the most I could say about it. Like,
And that's the worry. That's the worrisome thing.
it's
is
not
that they're
better
gonna,
than
that
the
they're
other
gonna fuck
3.
it up.
It's not better than the first 3, but it's not bad at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like leaves a bad taste in your mouth, or
Well, it's
not
probably
like,
better than the third one. The
not
third one
like-
kind of sucked.
it's not
Like,
like you
even
wanna
though I'm a
turn it
fan
off.
of it, the third one kind of sucked. But
It might be like equal then.
but the first two, those are classics. Hell yeah. Oh, that Horizon. So Horizon.
Yeah.
So we talked about it a couple weeks ago. They the second part was supposed to come out next month. Well, they're pushing it back because they wanted more people to see
Wanna make
part
more
1
money.
because like
make more money with
it was
part
starting
1.
it was starting to pick up more hype. It kind of like did slow in the beginning, and then people were starting to hear about it, so they wanted to extend it in the theater, and then so it's not going to get pushed back far, maybe like a month or something. And there was even something I was reading that Netflix might buy the rights to the whole thing and help him do parts 3 and 4 and do it in theaters and put it on Netflix, So I don't know.
That's wild. Interesting.
Yeah.
Twister came out,
Twisters.
and I haven't seen it. I want to see it, but I seen this crazy post online, and I've talked about last year. Remember, I went to this cool movie theater in Las Vegas where it was like you felt interactive and stuff, and there was water, and the shit was fucking nice. And in Vegas, it's kind of different because your feet are hanging. You're like hanging. Anyway, I seen these crazy movie theaters are making now. There's one in Tennessee.
Okay.
Where your seats move and your water's hitting your face and shit when you're watching Twister
cow
and
flies
shit.
by.
But I was like, that's fucking crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. Is that kind of gimmicky? Fucking.
I don't know, bro. But it was cool in Las Vegas.
I mean, for certain movies, I guess, but like, I mean, obviously they're not going to put a fucking drama in there. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
get hit with some tears. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because like
I guess that's a new thing though.
well, they've had it's obviously it's a cheesy version of that, but like that D-box, right? I've never done that.
Nah.
I have no desire to do that. I don't want my seat rumbling. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It seems like that would be a distraction to me. But I get it. It's kind of cool. But
Have to try it.
they probably charge a fucking an extra $10 on the ticket.
Yeah.
But I've heard good things about Twisters. I want to see that. Deadpool Wolverine opens this week.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I want to see that Twister though.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, I heard it's really good. It's getting pretty good feedback. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, man. I don't know.
What else on the tube?
Nothing really. Just been plugging away at Sopranos.
Nice.
Sleepy.
I saw another movie. It was what's Ben Affleck's old wife that he was with?
J-Lo.
No, like old school. Jennifer
Garner.
Gardner, and I don't know names, man, so I'm horrible. But okay, so the guy from The Hangover that gets the Mike Tyson tattoo.
Stu.
So they're husband and wife in this movie on Netflix, and
Okay.
like it's like a remake of the movie where they never done it like this, but it's one of those swap movies where the kids become the parents and the parents become the kids.
Almost like a Parent Trap type
Yeah,
deal?
it's like
Okay.
a new Parent Trap, but it's
Okay.
with Jessica Gardner and that guy.
Okay,
Their
Jennifer
husband
Garner.
and Jennifer Gardner and whatever the fuck that other guy's name is. But that's a pretty good. That's a new one on Netflix. It's pretty good.
Okay. No, he's pretty good, man. He's funny and right on.
Yeah.
Cool, man. You got anything else? Wrap this motherfucker up for this
Nah,
week.
I gotta deal with this puppy.
Gotta go potty train. Right on. Thanks for tuning in as always. Brand new episode next week. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share this shit. Go listen to the audio version wherever you listen to your audio podcasts.
Thanks for tuning in.
AJ and Joe Show. We're out.